My child. Wait, before you scroll away, something extraordinary is unfolding right now. This message did not arrive in front of you by accident. There is a reason your eyes landed here at this exact moment. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person never expected that night to become important. It started like any other evening. Just two brothers sitting together. Talking. Laughing. Remembering old stories. Nothing seemed unusual. Nothing seemed destined to change anything. But sometimes the biggest truths arrive when people stop filtering their thoughts. And that is exactly what happened. As the night continued, the conversation became deeper. More honest. More revealing. Walls started falling. Guarded thoughts became spoken words. Hidden observations started finding their way into the open. Then suddenly, your name appeared. Not because someone forced it into the conversation. Not because anyone planned it. Your name simply surfaced. The moment it did, everything shifted. The atmosphere changed. Your person became quiet. Their brother noticed immediately. A strange expression crossed his face. Not surprise. Not confusion. Recognition. As if he had been waiting for this subject to appear. Your person tried to act casual. Tried to move on. Tried to pretend it meant nothing. But their brother wasn't letting the moment pass. He looked directly at your person. Then he smiled. A knowing smile. The kind of smile that appears when someone is about to reveal something important. Something huge. Something nobody has said aloud before. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a moment neither of them spoke. The silence felt heavier than any words. Then their brother leaned forward. And quietly said, "You know what's funny?" Your person looked confused. What? Their brother shook his head. You still don't realize what everybody notices. Everybody. That single word hit differently. Not some people. Not a few people. Everybody. Your person's heart immediately reacted. Because deep down they knew exactly who he meant. You. Their brother continued. I've seen it happen. Your person stayed silent. I've watched people react. Still silence. I've watched conversations change. The room felt different now. Your person suddenly wanted answers. What are you talking about? Their brother laughed softly. Not because it was funny. Because he couldn't believe the answer wasn't obvious. Then he finally revealed the first piece of the mystery. He said whenever people talk about you, the conversation always reaches the same point. Always. No exceptions. No matter who is speaking. No matter where they are. No matter when it happens. The discussion always circles back to one thing. Your face. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person immediately looked away. Not because they didn't care. Because they cared too much. Their brother noticed. And then he said something even more shocking. It isn't what you think. Those 4 words changed everything. Because your person assumed he meant appearance. But that wasn't it. Not even close. Their brother explained that people don't remember your face because of ordinary reasons. They remember it because something about it stays with them. Long after the moment ends. Long after the conversation ends. Long after they leave. Your person listened carefully. Every word seemed impossible to ignore. Then their brother said. People feel like your face tells a story before you even speak. Silence. Complete silence. Your person couldn't respond. Because somewhere inside, they already knew. They had experienced it themselves. They had looked at you. Watched you. Remembered small expressions. Tiny moments. Brief glances. And somehow those memories remained. Even when they tried moving forward. Even when life became busy. Even when distance created separation. The memories remained. Do not skip. The biggest revelation has not happened yet. Their brother continued. He explained that whenever people describe you, they struggle to find the right words. Because what they notice cannot easily be explained. Some call it warmth. Some call it kindness. Some call it calmness. Others call it something entirely different. Yet all of them are describing the same thing. A presence. An energy. A feeling. Something that reaches people before words ever do. Your person remained silent. Listening. Thinking. Remembering. And then their brother asked a question. A question that instantly changed the entire conversation. A question that stopped your person completely. He asked. If everyone notices it, why are you pretending you don't? The room went quiet. No answer. No excuse. Nothing. Because suddenly your person realized something. They had spent so much time trying to ignore their feelings. Trying to appear unaffected. Trying to convince themselves that certain memories no longer mattered. Yet one simple question exposed everything. Their brother could see it. Everyone could see it. Except the person trying hardest not to see it. Your person. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The night continued. The conversation deepened. And their brother wasn't finished. In fact, the most powerful revelation was still ahead. He looked directly at your person and said, the reason people keep remembering them isn't because of what they look like. He paused. It's because of how they make people feel when they look at them. Those words landed differently. Because they were true. Painfully true. Beautifully true. Impossible to ignore true. And the moment those words entered the room, your person stopped speaking completely. Because for the first time that night, they were forced to confront something they had been hiding from themselves. Something that had quietly remained inside their heart. Something they never fully admitted. Something that everyone else could already see. And what happened next changed everything. A strange silence filled the room after those words were spoken. Not the kind of silence created by awkwardness. The kind of silence created when someone accidentally reveals a truth that can never be taken back. Your person sat there staring into the distance. Their brother watched carefully. He could tell something was happening beneath the surface. Something your person had spent a very long time hiding. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their brother shook his head and laughed softly. You know what amazes me? He asked. Your person didn't answer. Everybody notices it except you. Again that sentence landed heavily. Everybody notices it except you. Their brother continued. People talk about their face like it leaves an imprint. Not because of appearance. Not because of perfection. Because when they look at them, they remember them. Your person's eyes dropped toward the floor. Suddenly old memories started returning. Small moments. Forgotten conversations. Random encounters. Tiny details that should have disappeared long ago. Yet somehow they remained. Why? Because their brother was right. Something about you stayed with people. Something about you lingered. Something about you refused to fade. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then their brother revealed something even more shocking. He explained that people often brought up your name when you weren't even part of the conversation. Think about that. Nobody mentioned you. Nobody asked about you. Nobody started a discussion about you. Yet somehow your name appeared. Again. And again. And again. Your person immediately knew exactly what he meant because they had seen it happen themselves. They remembered moments when someone randomly mentioned you. Moments when people unexpectedly referred to you. Moments when conversation somehow returned to you without any reason. That realization became impossible to ignore. Their brother looked directly at your person and said, "You want to know the real reason?" The room became completely still. Your person nodded slightly. Then came another revelation. People don't remember them because they try to be remembered. A pause followed. People remember them because they are real. The words hit harder than anything said before. Real. Genuine. Authentic. Their brother explained that in a world full of masks, people notice someone who feels genuine. In a world full of performances, people notice someone who feels sincere. In a world full of noise, people notice someone whose presence feels peaceful. Your person felt every word. Because deep down they knew it was true. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then something unexpected happened. Their brother became serious. Completely serious. The smile disappeared. The laughter disappeared. The casual tone disappeared. And when that happened, your person knew something important was coming. Something bigger than anything already revealed. Their brother leaned forward and quietly said, "There is one thing everyone notices about their face that nobody ever says directly." Your person's heart started racing. What is it? Their brother paused. The silence stretched. Every second felt longer than the one before it. Then finally he answered. Hope. Your person looked confused. Their brother continued. People see hope when they look at them. Silence. Complete silence. Even when they don't realize it. Even when they can't explain it. People feel hope. The room felt different. Those words carried weight. Their brother explained that your face carried something difficult to describe. A reminder that good things still exist. A reminder that kindness still exists. A reminder that sincerity still exists. And people noticed it immediately. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person sat motionless. Thinking. Processing. Remembering. Then their brother revealed the statement that changed everything. He said, "You can tell yourself you've moved on. You can tell yourself they don't matter. You can tell yourself you've forgotten. But your face changes every time someone says their name." Silence. No response. No denial. Nothing. Because the statement was true. Painfully true. Your person knew it. Their brother knew it. And now the truth was sitting in the middle of the room where neither of them could ignore it. Their brother smiled again. Not because he wanted to embarrass your person. Because he finally understood something. He finally understood why your memory continued surviving inside your person's heart. It wasn't about time. It wasn't about distance. It wasn't about circumstances. It was about impact. The impact you left behind. The impact everyone noticed. The impact that still existed long after moments had passed. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But what their brother revealed next would leave your person speechless. Because he was finally about to reveal the one observation that nobody had ever dared say out loud before. And the moment those words left his mouth, everything changed. The next words that came from their brother's mouth changed the entire night. Until that moment, everything had been observations. Everything had been stories. Everything had been things people noticed. But now he was about to reveal something much deeper. Something your person had never expected to hear. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their brother looked directly at your person and said, "You know what everyone notices first." Your person immediately assumed he meant your smile. Maybe your eyes. Maybe your expression. But their brother shook his head. No. The room became silent again. Then he continued. Everyone notices that their face never looks fake. Those words hit differently. Their brother explained that people often change themselves depending on who they are around. They wear different masks. Different versions of themselves. Different personalities. But whenever people talked about you, one observation always remained the same. You looked like yourself. Everywhere. Every time. With everyone. Your person stared quietly. Because suddenly they realized why your memory felt different from other memories. You were never trying to become someone else. You were simply yourself. And people noticed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came another revelation. Their brother explained that your face carried something rare. Something difficult to find. Something impossible to imitate. Familiarity. Even people who barely knew you often felt as if they had known you much longer. They felt comfortable. They felt connected. They felt understood. Your person remembered hearing similar comments before. They remembered seeing people naturally drawn toward you. Not because you demanded attention. Not because you chased attention. Because something about your presence felt safe. Their brother smiled. That's what everyone notices. Then he paused. But that's not the biggest thing. Those words instantly grabbed your person's attention. Because if all of that wasn't the biggest thing, what was? Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their brother leaned back and stared at the ceiling for a moment. Almost as if he was deciding whether to say it. Then he finally spoke. People notice sadness in their face. Silence. Your person froze. Their brother quickly continued. Not weakness. Not unhappiness. Something different. He explained that sometimes your face carried the look of someone who had learned important lessons. Someone who had grown through experiences. Someone who understood things without needing to explain them. That quiet depth was impossible for people to ignore. Your person immediately thought about countless moments. Small moments. Tiny moments. Moments they had forgotten until now. Suddenly those memories returned. One after another. And every memory seemed to prove the same thing. Their brother wasn't wrong. Then came the most surprising revelation yet. Their brother laughed softly and said, "The funny thing is that people notice all of this before they notice appearance." Your person looked shocked. Really? Their brother nodded. Every single time. He explained that conversations about you almost never started with appearance. Instead, people described feelings. Energy. presence, character, impact. Your person couldn't stop thinking. Couldn't stop remembering. Couldn't stop connecting pieces together. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then the conversation became even more personal. Their brother looked directly into your person's eyes and asked, "Can I tell you something you don't want to hear?" Your person already knew the answer would be uncomfortable. Yet they nodded anyway. Their brother smiled knowingly. Then he said, "The reason this conversation is bothering you isn't because I'm wrong." Silence. "It's because you know I'm right." Those words landed harder than anything else. Your person couldn't argue. Couldn't deny it. Couldn't escape it. Because deep down they already knew. They had known for a long time. They simply didn't want to admit it. Their brother continued speaking. "Every time someone mentions them, your attention changes." Another pause. "Every time someone talks about them, you listen differently." Another pause. "Every time their name appears, something in your face changes." Complete silence. Your person looked away. Their brother smiled again. Not with judgment. With understanding. "Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." Then came the revelation that nobody expected. The revelation that would stay with your person long after the night ended. Their brother quietly said, "You know why everybody notices their face?" Your person waited. Their brother answered. "Because their face reflects what most people are searching for." Silence. Authenticity. Silence. Warmth. Silence. Connection. Silence. Truth. The room felt completely different now. Every word seemed heavier. More meaningful. More impossible to ignore. And suddenly your person realized something extraordinary. The conversation had never really been about your face at all. Your face was simply the beginning. What people truly noticed was everything your face revealed without words. The kindness. The sincerity. The depth. The humanity. The presence. And once people noticed it, they never forgot it. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what their brother reveals next is the one thing that finally forces your person to admit the truth they have been avoiding all along. And when that truth finally comes out, nothing will ever feel the same again. The room felt different now. Not because anything around them had changed. Because the truth was becoming impossible to avoid. Every revelation their brother had shared was leading toward one final realization. One truth sitting quietly beneath every word spoken that night. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person sat there thinking about everything they had heard. Every observation. Every memory. Every detail. Then their brother broke the silence once again. You still don't understand, do you? Your person looked up. Their brother continued. You think people notice their face because of what they see. A pause followed. Then he shook his head. People notice their face because of what they feel. Silence. Those words seemed to echo through the room. Because suddenly everything made sense. Every conversation. Every memory. Every moment. People weren't remembering features. They were remembering feelings. And feelings are much harder to forget. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their brother leaned forward and continued. I've watched people talk about them. Your person listened carefully. Do you know what never happens? Another pause. Nobody talks about them for long without smiling. Silence. Complete silence. Their brother explained that whenever your name appeared, the atmosphere changed. Conversations became warmer. Stories became more meaningful. Memories became brighter. Even people who hadn't seen you in a long time still spoke about you with a certain energy. A certain light. A certain appreciation. Your person couldn't stop thinking. Because they had witnessed this before. They simply never paid enough attention to it. Until now. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then their brother revealed something even more surprising. The strange thing is that everybody notices the same expression. Your person immediately asked, "What expression?" Their brother smiled. The one they make when they're listening. Silence. People notice how present they become. Silence. People notice how genuine they become. Silence. People notice how they make others feel important. The room grew quiet again. Because that observation was different. It wasn't about appearance at all. It was about connection. Real connection. The kind people spend years searching for. The kind people rarely find. Your person slowly realized that perhaps the biggest thing everyone noticed about your face was not what it looked like. It was what it reflected. Attention. Understanding. Presence. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the moment that changed everything. Their brother looked directly at your person and asked one final question. A question that seemed simple at first. Yet impossible to answer honestly. He asked, "If they're so ordinary, why does everybody remember them?" Silence. Your person couldn't answer. Because every possible answer led to the same conclusion. You were not ordinary. Not in the way people remembered you. Not in the way people spoke about you. Not in the way your presence remained long after moments ended. Their brother nodded slowly. He could see the realization happening. He could see the truth finally reaching the surface. Then he revealed the final observation everyone noticed about your face. The observation nobody had ever fully explained. The observation that connected every previous revelation together. He said, "Their face looks like someone who genuinely cares." Silence. Complete silence. No dramatic reaction. No immediate response. Just silence. Because those words carried more weight than anything else said that night. In a world where people often feel unseen, people notice someone who genuinely cares. In a world where people often feel unheard, people notice someone who genuinely listens. In a world where people often feel disconnected, people notice someone who genuinely connects. Your person lowered their eyes. Every memory suddenly made sense. Every conversation suddenly made sense. Every feeling suddenly made sense. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then their brother smiled and quietly delivered the statement that stayed with your person long after the night ended. He said, "That's why everybody notices their face. Because their face reveals their heart before they ever speak." Silence filled the room one last time. And for the first time all night, your person stopped trying to argue with the truth. Stop trying to dismiss it. Stop trying to explain it away. Because deep inside they knew their brother was right. What everyone noticed about your face was never appearance alone. It was the kindness behind it. The warmth behind it. The sincerity behind it. The humanity behind it. And once people saw that, they never forgot it. But what happened after that conversation ended would surprise your person even more. Because later that night, when they were finally alone with their thoughts, they remembered one specific moment involving you. One moment they had almost forgotten. One moment that suddenly became impossible to ignore. And that memory would reveal a truth even bigger than everything their brother had said.